I challenged myself to unlock the greenhouse as soon as I possibly can, like before the first spring is over, way before it's over. So what's the catch here? Well, there is no catch, quite literally. I'm setting a rule here that I'm not allowed to catch a single fish in this challenge. Now why does that matter? Well, it all starts on day 1, which is here, on the beach farm. A messy plot of land which I quickly tidy up as is tradition in Stardew Valley, along with a chest for reasons, and also making myself a little wooden sign that I can look at every day to remind myself about the important thing in life. All my parsnips are planted afterwards as well, of course. Now the first crucial activity I will be engaging in frequently is foraging. I'll be trying my best to get everything there is for me to find, like this massive 38 spring onion bounty, which I think is the highest I've ever got actually. So much that it takes that foraging skill up to level 1 already, which is a main driving factor in this video, as you'll soon see. What you won't see for the most part is any kind of socializing. Here's a villager I don't know and I want to keep it that way. And just my luck, I get caught looking through the trash at exactly the right moment. Twice. But I don't care what anyone here thinks of me. I get to the local store, don't introduce myself, and buy some bits and bobs for farming. Not that I think this factor will have a huge impact, except for a bit of initial cash flow. Maybe it will. I've gone ahead and planted the entire lot regardless. So I will be greeting one villager, and it's this green-headed gal, Caroline. This blossoming friendship is going to be vital to this challenge. Yes, I have met Robin and Lewis due to cutscenes, but I want to keep these acquaintances to a minimum. So yes, a good night's sleep and our foraging skill is indeed level 1 already. It's the next morning and I see I have mail. Something tells me this is about meeting a certain fisherman in regards to getting a fishing pole. I don't want it. I will avoid my mailbox like the plague. No, I will spend a great deal of my time cutting down a lot of wood, as this is going to help that foraging skill, plus these flowers that are up here as well. Right, so the only villager I have met is Caroline, excluding Lewis and Robin, and I'm going to go to this notice board for a random villager quest. How this thing should work is anyone you have met should be giving you a random job through this notice board. It is indeed a Caroline quest because she's the only villager I've bothered with. And she wants a bloody fish. Now my strategy is doing one of these quests for a villager will get you 150 friendship points. Each heart of friendship is worth 250 points, and for my purposes, I want to get Caroline to 2 hearts for this challenge, meaning 500 points. More on this when I get to it, but I can't do this one because I've set myself a no fishing rule. Very helpful, Caroline. The closest to fishing I can do is pick up these shells on the beach. As I haven't read that mysterious mail yet, I won't get a Willy cutscene, which is what I want. I can say hello to Caroline every day at least, and this will boost her friendship by 20 points each time, unless she's in a special animation, like this one actually. So I only get 10 points today because she's talking to someone else. Well, guess all I can do for now is cut down more trees. Day 3 and it's raining, as is scripted in Stardew Valley. With my massive tree logging business, I fixed this bridge for more foraging goodies. I donate a few things to Gunther, which gives me an easy 250 gold, which is pretty nice. What isn't nice is that Pierre closes his shop on Wednesdays, and because it's raining, I cannot see Caroline this day as she won't come outside, which is a bummer. It's Thursday and it's been 2 days, so a new notice board quest is here. Caroline, but she wants a flounder. I have my daily chat with her and ask her to drop these fish quests because this is getting ridiculous. I then go away and keep myself occupied with more wood collecting. Day 5 comes around and I get my first parsnip harvest, which is awesome. I go and visit Dolores, the wife of Morris, because her prices are so high. Oh look, a tea sapling, that's some foreshadowing. But more importantly, here's Caroline's favorite gift, which is a summer spangle. Before I make my way over to her with this gift, the mayor quickly pulls me aside to show me this trashed out useless building. While I wait for Caroline to show up, I make some transactions with her husband. 19 Cal, thank you very much. Okay, so a favorite gift to Caroline. Just so you know, a favorite gift is worth 80 points. A light gift is worth 45. Neutral, 20, and dislike, you move in the wrong direction. I'm not going to talk about that. What I will talk about is touching this golden plate to get a storyline rolling. I then indulge myself in a little bit of mining because this place will become important soon as well. I do make it down 5 levels, which is a great start actually. On the way home, I follow my tradition. Oi, Linus! During my sleep, which I get but Linus doesn't, I leveled my farming and my foraging is now level 4, which is fantastic. I need my foraging to be level 5 for this challenge. So the next morning, and I'm doing my best to avoid people, but I can't avoid something like this. Hopefully Clint doesn't waltz up to this notice board instead of Caroline. Well, it is a Caroline quest, but again, I can't do this, damn it. Yeah, just to get enough gold ore for 1 bar is 2,000 gold, which is a thing I can't do. Okay, more on gifts. I give Caroline this silver daffodil because it's the best thing I could find. It is a light gift at least, which means it's worth 45 points, right? And nope, because it's silver, a multiplier comes into effect. Silver quality gives 10% more points, which will make this gift worth 49.5. A gold gift will be worth 25% more, making it 56.25, and if by chance I get an iridium item, it is worth 50% more, quite unlikely in this challenge. Also, if she had a birthday, it would multiply the total by 8. Now, my hand is forced the next morning. I have to read the mail from the wizard, but I have to go through all the other mail pieces, so I can't go to the beach anymore, because Willy will be waiting to ambush me. I go and meet the wizard because this is an important step. A step to completing this foraging bundle so I can get 30 extra seeds, which is going to be awesome. I make sure to plant all 30 of these because this is really necessary. So it's Sunday, the start of a new week, and I can give 2 more gifts to Caroline, which I'll be working on soon, after chasing away this foul creature. Next, I go ahead and make extra spring seeds with all these spare spring goodies, another 30 in fact, which I also make sure to plant. I then go ahead and make a scarecrow and chuck it in that spot where that crow was to let it know I mean business. I then continue to build up my wood stocks. A brief chat and Caroline is finally on 1 heart. Thank you, only halfway there. I do find a golden daffodil next, which is what I was waiting for, and I give it to her right away. 1 more gift this week to go. I make it down to level 10 of the mines, but where I really want to be is level 20 in the mines. Well, level 15 next, which is getting there, and even level 19, and I hate this spiral level, it always throws me off. Luckily, I get a staircase right here, and I make it to level 20 right away, which is really appreciated. Why is level 20 important? Well, I can take the elevator to this level, head down once, and get to this room, which has a good chance to spawn a lot of fiber here. And a lot of fiber is the other thing I really need for this challenge. I am so excited I have to share it with some homeless man. Oi, Linus! So what have I shared with you so far? I need to hit level 5 foraging, which is what all this tree chopping is for. I need Caroline to be at 2 friendship hearts, and I'm gathering a lot of wood and fiber. And I also seem to be making a point of planting a lot of spring seeds. We're almost there. I checked the notice board and I'm thoroughly disappointed. I'm not sure why, but Clint has given me a quest, despite the fact I haven't met him. Yeah, there's that cutscene, but on this villager tab, he is a question mark. Fast forward to the next day, and awesome, another quest opportunity. But alas, it's for Willy, the man I haven't actually met yet. I don't understand, but this notice board strategy to get extra friendship is backfiring completely. If I went ahead and did those first fish ones for Caroline, I would be done with the social aspect of the video. But you know what, just for a laugh, here is an ancient seed which is a lucky find. And just as I thought my notice board drama couldn't get any worse, oddly enough, the same happens with Clint, but he's still unknown, but Marnie is not. I thought that was interesting. Wait, what? Excuse me, Stardew Valley? Why is Demetrius on here? I'm going to ignore that and another golden flower for Caroline. The next day, and I finally see a quest I can do for Caroline. She wants a potato, and luckily, a potato. We do have a potato. I promptly give her this potato, and guess what? Oh, that's a potato. Here's your promised. Thank you. That's another 240. And she's on 2 hearts. Fantastic. Let's see if we can quickly go ahead and get this recipe now. I'm referring, of course, to this tea sapling recipe. When I go to bed, I see that I finally hit level 5 foraging. So, of course, I'm going to go gather her so I can have a chance at foraging more stuff. Caroline has indeed sent me that tea sapling recipe in the mail the next day. I then go to Jojo Mart and agree to become a member of this fine establishment, which cost 5,000 gold. On the Egg Festival day, I see my first lot of spring goodies are good to go. I make as many spring seeds as I can with this lot, which is about 130. And I make as many tea saplings as I can with those seeds and all the wood and fiber I've been collecting, 65 of them. In my excitement, I forget to water the other spring goodies, but those 65 tea saplings sold for 32,500 gold. I do water the rest of those seeds the next day because I was a forgetful idiot. And I then sell some random stuff to make sure I have 35,000 in my pocket. I go speak to Morris again and ask him to fix that greenhouse for 35,000 gold. During the night, some construction workers get busy, and here I am on day 15 with my greenhouse unlocked. I'm going to plant that single ancient seed in here for a good laugh. I also have the rest of those spring seeds all made up and make another 22,000 gold. I made nearly 65,000 in these 15 days without catching a single fish. Everything was done through foraging, and I love this strategy. I'm so keen to test it out without restrictions. In the meantime, about that notice board, it was also a key element in getting my friendship with Penny to 4 hearts in this other dating challenge video I did, but it turned into a scenario of Willy sabotaging me for more than 10 minutes straight. Click here to see that video. One for all and all for one. Cheers, Musketeers.